Alright then. So, just before we continue on, a couple of things. One, that person that was nagging me about whatever all this poetic stuff has been reminding me of, Shakespeare. It has such a Shakespearean feel to it. And don't get me wrong, I'm not saying it's written as a Shakespearean play. Don't get me wrong, but very much the way that the curator is talking, some of his tongue, just the way he's wording stuff, especially when they're going to flashbacks back to the 17th century, 600s. Okay, it may not be Shakespearean word for word, but there's definitely I get a very strong Shakespearean vibe. In the way they're talking, you know, in the words they're using. Half the way they're talking, you would not hear today, or very, very rarely. Possibly the full academics or historians, possibly, but in general, no. But back then it was a lot more common. But it has very much a Shakespearean feel to me. It's a vibe. It was screaming it to me. I couldn't believe it. Oh god, it took me so much. It took me longer than I'm willing to admit to remember. Oh god, that was plaguing me for a while. During that time, me figuring it out, I also figured I had something was bothering me. In the graveyard we passed, you might remember we came across a medallion which had a symbol of the sun on it. It was smiling, or a face, or whatever it was. It was like a bronzy, a goldish, bronzy medallion the size of your palm, right? And I knew I'd seen that before. And then I remembered it like 2 hours after I stopped recording. I'm like, oh my god, that's actually from, excuse me, at the beginning, or near enough at the beginning of the game, right? There was a funeral. And there was this guy a young man who held a medallion exactly like that. And I remembered it. I was too busy worrying about what was going on in the game, but it also made me think that if you tie in events like that, it kind of made me think, well, what if, I could be very easily wrong about this, but I have a suspicion that that guy was Tanya's boyfriend, I think. And that was a close friend of the family, whichever way. Um, Now, if that's the case, I think I know who that is. I think that's Vince. It would make a lot of sense because if he's in the bar, very alone, he's drinking just obviously near the day or whatever it is when the anniversary of the death, whatever he's come back to, you know, say hello and pay tribute and all that. It would explain why there's fresh flowers by Tanya's grave. It would explain why the medallion's been left underneath that seat in the graveyard. It would explain why he's in Little Hope on his own, as it would appear. It would explain that. If Vince is in the past, when I was a kid or young man anyway, young adult, was Tanya's boyfriend. If they are the same people, or if just he was a friend of Tanya's who knew the family or something like, because he was at the funeral, but I think he might be Tanya's boyfriend. That would tie in a lot there and explain what's that. Just thought point that because that kind of sort of drove me. I'm thinking, where have I seen that medallion thing before? And it flashed into me. I just thought I'd point that out. Anyway, we'll continue on. I'm just gonna get the hell out of here, and this is not going to be fun. Ooh, what's in here? Rabbit, thank you. Okay. A soul divided in Hebrews 4, 4 is it 4:12 or 4:12? I'm not really sure how that's worded. We read, "For the word of God is living and powerful, and sharper than any two-edged sword, piercing even to the division of soul and spirit, Commonly we use the words soul and spirit interchangeably. They are those parts of our being that make us up, but cannot be seen. Biblically, they are different. The spirit is our life force. It is that part of us made pure by Christ's sacrifice. The soul is those things. The soul is those things that make you unique, such as your personality, your thoughts, and attitudes. Attitudes, okay. Spirit and soul may seem the same, but God and Satan can divide the pure spirit from the often imperfect soul self. That duality is key to understanding Scripture. There is a disconnect between the spirit and soul. We are divided against ourselves. Our spirit is pure. When God looks at us, he sees us blameless. But our soul, those things we struggle with in our own, with those things we struggle with in our heart, needs reminding of whom we are in the spirit. It needs purification. Only isolation and sacrifice can bring us purity, Reverend Carson. Well, typical of him to be the one who says that. Okay. Suppose he uses Hebrew thing for that one. I'm not saying anything wrong. Whoa! Wait! Oh, hold the phone. God has forsaken us. Huh. Right. Wonder who the hell wrote that. Yep, it's alright, I'm just checking some things out. Actually.
Sounds like more than one. Fucking great.
Just listen up.
Just hang on.
Follows us when we move around.
And we need to be quiet, like silent.
No kidding. So what's going on here?
This place is double central.
A photo of Christ of a I think I read a few of those like a photo of a priest helping children in a school setting. The photo is of Reverend Carson, who was arrested in '73 after complaints from parents. Oh, okay, huh, right.
Spitting image of that creepy preacher.
You're right. They could be the same guy.
So he's antagonizing kids at his class of biblical lessons or whatever it might be. Huh. Okay. Oh. Little Hope Pastors. A readable. Okay, defaced. Defaced is. I think that's Simon Carver. Is that what I'm reading that correctly? Simon Carver. So. Oh. Oh. Okay, I think I get what this is putting down. Oh, hang on. What's defaced down there? Leonard Carver. Oh, is that Leonard Carson? Carson. I know I've heard that name before, but I can't remember what it's referred to. But certainly with Carver. Why would you throw a priest out of a church? Either he doesn't believe, or he's preaching something else. Hey? Hey? Ah! You've been naughty, haven't you, Carver? We've got you. Right. Okay, so he's been scratched out because he's a non-believer. Well, well, well. There's not many other reasons you'd kick someone else, a priest, out of a church.
No way.
Parish newsletter.
This has got to be the preacher who's been popping up all over.
Okay, Parish newsletter, October 71. I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing this, of Pleasant River. Recently, parents have expressed concern of their teenage children being tempted by the occult in musical lyrics, by innocent-seeming spirit boards or movies that glorify Satanism. This is not the first time Little Hope is being scourged by occultism. Manuscripts from the 1600s, carefully hidden beneath flagstones in the church rectory, were recently discovered. They were covered with disturbing scrolls in a cipher that reveal magical words and spells. It is believed that the town's preacher of the time dabbled in magic and demonology. That was a dark time for the settlers, no kidding. Times have changed, but Satan's work never ceases. The clergy today stand vigilant against occultism and are unlikely to fall into ignorance and error. But parents should be mindful of the fascination these things hold for the young, particularly rebellious youths. The danger is they fall into bad habits such as smoking marijuana, and from there into the occult and disobedience to God. Parents should be watchful, and where they see the signs, look to the church and to God. So, 71. Okay. Let me just double check the dates again. Let me double check those dates again. Let me just double check them. 1688, so 57 to who? William. Can't even tell what that name says. Okay, Burgess. So it's quite... Oh no, hang on, this is 71, but that could have been from later on. That if that was a fascination, that could have been very alluring. Okay, that... If it's after this is being written and that's a whole well-known knowledge, then people could be very easily tempted. Okay, okay. Yep, okay, I can see the connection there. I mean, it's not exactly the right time, but it's very, very close. It's close enough to not be a coincidence. Are we supposed to go out? I'm not really sure which way we're supposed to go out, actually. Let's just try this one. I'll probably regret it, but anyway. Okay, never mind. Looks like we're going out that way. Oh, we're definitely going the right way. That's for damn sure. Oh, God. Oh, Jesus.
Fuck me!
Let's go! Out of here!
Back, quickly!
Oh, my God.
Go! Get out of sight! Hide!
Oh, crap. Oh, God. I sense a quick time event coming up. Let's get the hell out of here. Oh, crap. Oh, God. Damn it! Ah! Oh, shit. Oh, almost. Almost. Oh, God, that was close. Oh, shit. Oh. Oh, God. Oh, sweaty palms. Come on, come on, come on. Get with the program.
Where are you? Taylor, come on! Talk to us!
Unfortunately, gotta do something.
We gotta do something now.
Hold on! We need to be calm.
Fuck calm. Taylor's in trouble.
Oh, God. Oh, dear.
Daniel!
What the hell?
Taylor.
Is that you? I can't see shit.
Oh, screw it. Let's just go left. Done.
Is that you?
Not sure if it'll make any difference.
Right over here.
Well, that was a mistake. That was a gigantic mistake. Oh, no, you didn't get that. Ah, crap. Come on! Do it! Just do it!
Move out the way. I need a clear shot.
What the hell? But
Taylor!
what? That's not right. Hang on a second. That's not correct. I'll explain something in a minute. Holy shit. Hang on. He said something about the errors, didn't he? Oh my god, we're being judged on negative emotions, aren't we? Oh my, oh, we're screwed. The characters are completely screwed at this point. Utterly screwed. We should take another shot. Wow. I'll explain why I think something went wrong there, because that was... That... yeah. I'll explain in a minute.
Taylor. This thing just... I couldn't...
Later. We need to get out of here right now.
Where's Taylor? Where's Taylor?
Taylor, she
I'm sorry, dude.
didn't make it.
What do you mean? She didn't make it.
Well,
Tell me what the fuck happened to Taylor now.
Taylor's gone, Daniel. She's dead.
You don't know that for sure.
Keep it down. One of those things could be close by.
I don't give a fat fuck. We're going back to help Taylor. She might need help.
She's gone. We can't help her anymore.
yeah. I'm gonna check the settings in a minute for something.
I can't believe Taylor's gone. What the fuck?
We should rest here for a while. We're off-road and we're out of sight. Nothing's tracking us.
Sure. Just a break, though. You asleep? That's impressive.
I wish. No way I could get any shut-eye after what went down tonight. Would love to, though. I'm beat. Any ideas how we getting out of here?
Well, as far as John's concerned, we need to stop the girl, so I think I'll play on his emotions.
Listen, it's clear now. There's no help available. We're on our own.
Sure seems that way.
Our best shot, maybe our only shot, is to stop that girl, Mary.
Getting to Mary, stopping her might help, sure, okay, but what about the other kid? The one that keeps running from us?
Mary and her are connected somehow, I'm sure of it. Maybe the other girl is trying to lead us somewhere.
Where?
I don't know. Maybe to a place we can stop all this.
Everything feels out of control. I don't think there's
so-
anything we can do at this point.
At some
Mary's
ways,
the
she's
key to
right.
Everything that's happened. The trials, the executions.
Well, she's
Sure,
linked,
but
yes.
how are we supposed to stop her? Not even sure she's real.
Too late for us to do anything now. Fatted. This is over.
Look, he's been insistent for a very long time something's going on, so I'm going to play on his emotions. on
Mary
this
may
one.
look like a kid, but she's the embodiment of evil. We have to stop her.
It's not that simple.
No, and I agree with him, but...
And like you said,
Yeah.
she's just a kid. We can't...
Listen to me. We see her again. We do whatever is necessary.
Oh, great! Absolutely wonderful.
What's that? Shh.
Oh, hey, wait, hey, hang on. Hang on. We don't know for certain. Hold up. No, we don't know for
Didn't learn
certain.
anything from almost killing that old man.
We
Put it
don't know
away.
for certain.
That old bastard isn't out here. This is something else.
Let's just make sure of it, okay? Let's just make sure of it. We avoided most things. Let's just hold up a second, okay? It looks it. Let's just see. Make 100% certain. Wait. Angela? Hey!
Point that goddamn
You're
thing at
alive!
someone else, will you?
Angela!
Oh, that's awesome to see you.
My God. Never thought I'd see you again. I was sure you were gone.
We thought.
I'll take a shot at figure emerging from the fog was released those there. Well, to be fair, always every time I see a shadow with ducked and hide or evaded, it's different. It's if you actually see what you're up against. You just see a shadow, you're 9% sure. I thought, let's just hold up a second, you know? We've only trying to shoot things we can see. That's why I did that.
You know.
We're all glad you made it.
Stop it. You're gonna make me blush. But thank you.
You're welcome.
No one messes with you.
I knew it was too quiet. Where's Taylor?
She didn't make it.
Tell
Sorry,
me.
Daniel.
I'll tell you when we're safely away from here. Right now, our priority is getting you safe. Let's go. We've come across more of those things since you left us.
One of those fucking things took Taylor. There was nothing we could do.
The thing that chased after me was horrendous.
No
Now you're
kidding.
telling me there's more of them?
Pretty
What in
much.
God's name are they?
You okay without your glasses?
I most certainly am. There is plenty here I don't want to see.
Fair enough.
You lost your glasses, but not your sense of humor. Good.
That's a good start.
Fuck.
Oh god.
Something is following us.
Just gotta keep moving.
To be fair, I always lose a
It is
character.
better to conquer yourself than to win 1,000 battles. Then the victory is yours. It cannot be taken from you. Not by angels or by demons. Heaven or hell. Perhaps you've started to realize something.
Well, there's a couple of things, maybe. Oh, you're a cigar person. What a surprise. Okay, sure. Couple of hearts and a diamond, and yeah, royalty. What's your point?
But everything,
Oh, let me guess.
everyone, may
I
not
figured.
be quite what they appear
I
to be.
figured he was going to try and do something like
3
that.
executions, 3 tormented beings. And Taylor's is the only soul lost. So far.
Thankfully.
Any thoughts on what might be around the corner, hidden by the fog? Something wicked this way comes.
To be fair, I'm doing a lot better at now than I was with Man and Medan, so on that side of things. Okay, hold on a second. I need to check the settings for something. I'm not kidding, because I set the settings differently to what I did in Man and Medan for a very specific reason. And I need to check something, because if something is set the way I set it to, then the game flipped it, and I do not like that. I'm serious. Right, let me have a look at this for a second. Just give me a moment, will you? Single action, hold to, right, hold input. Okay, but that whole action time was a mashing symbol. I've had problems with Man and Medan and changed it so that it would be a hold in, because it's easier for me instead of smashing the button, which more than not doesn't do it correctly. If I hold it, which I was, it failed it when I was holding it, and it went instead, it changed that to a mashing input. The game just flipped that on me. I promise you, you don't have to believe it, I promise you I was holding, okay, holding that for 2/3 that, which should be more than enough. And instead, it reacted to as if, no, you have to mash, when I specifically have swapped it for mashing. I call bullshit on this, because that was a mashing button event. I changed that to hold. That is on this game. I don't appreciate the game screwing me over like that, because I knew, I saw now that not to hold input. I missed the first second. It's like a 4 or 5 seconds in that. You hold for the on the by the time I got to 1, 2, I was holding it down. It was only by the time I saw the red, I just took it off. I was like, no, it's failed me. That pisses me off when a game does that to me. I held that in. I had the control set for hold, and instead changed it to mash when I was holding it, and it's set this way. I don't appreciate being screwed over by a game like this. That should not have happened. I don't appreciate that. That pisses me off. I wanted to show you just to see if, in case something, I mean, if it had been turned off by accident, you know, if the game's reset for some stupid reason, fine. If it's set to mash, that's on me. But it wasn't. That was a mashing time event. I held that in, and it still did it as if I meant to mash it instead when I flipped it and swapped it for hold. That is bullshit, game. You screwed me over. I don't like that. That pisses me off. I hate it when games do that. I really hate that. You know what? Gonna end it. Just gonna end this video here. I'm just gonna take a breath. Give just a moment to just take a breath. Cause I am really pissed off at this game. I know some people might say, oh, but you didn't hold for long enough. There's a certain point in it, like, when you do games like this, there's a certain point where if you're holding it for a certain, like, as long as you're holding for, for example, if you got to hold, if there's a 5-second interval, right, where you have to hold for 5 seconds, if you hold it for, say, at least 4 out of those 5 seconds, for sake of argument, it will still work. Or 3.5, or whatever the hell it is. You know, if you activate that sequence quickly enough, because no one's going to be perfect at, very few are going to be perfect at, let's face it, it still gives the allowance and the coding. It's like, oh, you didn't quite start it at the right time, but you've done it for long enough, so it'll still give it to you. That's bullshit right there. I did the correct thing, as I've said, and it cost me a character. And I did the right thing. Okay, I don't mean the quick time holding our breath, but the thing we had to release ourselves. I can forgive Andrew for not shooting, But for game bullshitting me like that and screwing me over on the button interface, I cannot stand that. I'm sorry I had to put my 2 cents on that because that is not good enough. They fixed a lot of things from the lot of things that were a bit iffy on the controls. That is not on. Not on. Anyway, I'll end it here. That's my rant. Unless something else pisses me off. See you next time.